Yeah. Hold on, give me 1 second here. We'll see. Just in case, I'm gonna do it again. Alright. I could do that. And I could do this. And a little bit of that. And a little bit of this. It's fine. Hello, sheeple. People. Oh, shoot. You're right. Everybody ignore what you just said. What you were seeing on the shorts. Thank you, Dave. That is embarrassing. But I hope everybody's day is going pretty good. I hope everybody's having a nice start to their weekend. I know that I'm having a pretty decent start. And of course, today we're going to be playing some Final Fantasy 14 online. Okay. Just load into the game here. I did actually go on ahead and create a different character in a different world that's a female character. Just so that I have it eventually. Hello, Jaden Martinez, how are you doing? And Bogle Shakes, how are you doing as well? Good to see you guys. And welcome to the chat. Final Fantasy 14 is a MMO. You doing good? Good to hear it. Oh, thank you for subbing. But yeah, it is a Final Fantasy, basically MMO, sort of like World of Warcraft. I guess is a lot more well known as an MMO. But also, yeah. Let me just load it up here. And then we can definitely get going. Change that one over, change this one over. And it's probably echoing really bad, I'd imagine, so I'm gonna pause that music. Okay. Hopefully I don't have to wait long. Okay, there's only 16 people, that's not bad. But how's everybody's weekend going so far? Oh wait, hold on, let me move this over, sorry. Let me see if I can position my camera a bit better. Blah blah blah. Okay, there we go. Now it's just my upper body. Just how I want it to be. Okay. So yesterday we knocked out like a giant chunk of the main story quests. So hopefully today we can get A Realm Reborn all wrapped up. I know like halfway through my stream somebody said I had like 66 quests left. So I'm actually not entirely sure of how far we are now. But we will see. Take a look at people's outfits around here since it is around Halloween time. So more people are probably going to be dressed up. Hopefully we don't see anything weird like we did last stream, but it is Limsa, so you never know. Truly. Sort of like a casual outfit. Oh, they kind of look like a vampire. That's kind of cool. It is actually kind of cool. Oh, how do you spell costume? Sure. And they're in something, that's for sure. Horse smile. Okay. Oh, it's a little corgi. That's very nice. Are those? Yeah, they're wind-up things. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. Let us just go to where we actually need to go to. At Bulwark Hall. Oh, that actually is in Limsa. Okay. Let's go over there then. Okay. I actually have a lot of Discord notifications. Hold on. I'm gonna clear those just in case I do get any important ones later on today. So let me mark that as red. That one is red. Okay. Now I have 0. Alright. What does Alfino have to say? Ah, there you are. I'm ready to ascend to the bridge and speak with Admiral... What even is that name? Blofizwin. While the Admiral and I are finalizing permissory boundaries and signing parchments, I'd have you begin the recruitment process in earnest. I have, of course, endeavored to spread the word of our organization through various channels, but I believe a personal approach will reach many who may otherwise remain ignorant of the opportunity. As for potential members, 'tis of no matter should they already be pledged to another institution, only that they are willing to lend their strength when the situation demands it. And you needn't range into the countryside. The upper decks alone are populated with sufficient candidates to suit our purpose. Once you are satisfied with your recruiting efforts, meet me at the airship ticket counter that we might prepare for the next leg of our journey. It would be really funny if I'm like already at the end of A Realm Reborn and I didn't even know it, and this is like the last quest, and then I just have to do like random stuff for the rest of the stream. But I mean, that could also be like a kind of fun thing, just like wander around and like play with you guys. We could all like meet up in a certain server or something and just do a bunch of random stuff. Oh, that scythe looks sick. That is so cool. I can't wait until I'm like able to get all the cool looking weapons and stuff. Like, look at that axe. It's so cool. Anyways, we need to go to the upper area. They have like a little campfire. Let's see. Yeah, let's just go into the upper areas then. Let's see. upper. We'll just go anywhere, really. Okay. Let's run all the way over to where this guy is. We have to recruit people into our new organization, it said. Are they outside? Yes. An organization with the freedom to operate with territorial impunity? I must say, your proposal intrigues me. But the Krakens well know that there is a time to act and a time to watch, and I'm afraid this trial company of yours falls into the latter category. Okay, so it might actually be a little difficult to recruit people, it would seem. They do actually have a really good point. I mean, it is a trial company, so that alone would kind of make things a little iffy on whether people would actually want to join. Recruiting the realm. Master Alfie Node's new organization? Yes, I had heard the formation of his trial company was in the offing. 'Tis with regret, however, that I must decline your invitation. As commander of the Yellow Jackets, the protection of Limsa Lominsa must needs receive my full attention. And that makes sense. That's very valid. So what is this quest over here? Oh, I actually have no idea. We continue. Now we have to go all the way to the bottom, though, I think. It's fine. But yeah, if I do manage to actually complete a Realm Reborn today, and like earlier than on what I plan on doing, then we might just mess around and like fish, or I might just do like a bunch of random dungeons, or something along those lines. Just do whatever, really. Just play the game, I guess. And then that way, the next stream that I do, then I can start off in the next expansion. And I feel like that would be really cool. Oh, this area looks really cool. It's like a little summoning circle, almost. Oh, we have the same little guy. He kind of looks like Nanami from Jujutsu Kaisen. Why are these guys all like lined up here? It's weird. Let's go talk to this guy over here. Oh, there's a little ghost. That's actually kind of cute. Okay, let's wander off. There's like a lot of... What is this area, actually? I don't think I've ever been over here. Eh? Who the bloody hells do you think you are talking to Drylander? I'm a pirate, not some sodden knight in shining plate. If you're looking for self-righteous fop, try knocking on that dandy Carvalane's door. Whatever that word is. So, a lot of people don't seem too happy with our offerings, unfortunately. Let me actually fix this. Okay. Sorry, I was like in a really weird position. That is leaving the area. I don't need to do that. But yeah, it does look really similar to Nanami. I wonder if that's what he's going for. I wonder if that's like his Halloween costume. If so, then it looks really, really good. Oh yeah, this is the blacksmith area. I've been over here, actually. Okay. Another person of the Boba Free Company. A precursor to a United Eorzean Company. Grand Company? While I do admire the scope of your ambition, my responsibilities here at Naudique and Vimelis keep me close to the forge. I have not the time to be whatever that word is, hither and yon across the realm. Should you require my skills as an armorer, however, I might be willing to accept some special commissions. That makes sense. I have a good feeling that nobody is gonna actually want to join our company then. Or at least that's what it's looking like. Because so far, the 4 out of the 5 have said no. I don't think Alfino is going to be very happy with me. But it's not my fault. What the heck is this? It's a flying pumpkin. Interesting. Why? So weird. I haven't played this game long enough to like see any of the special like events. And all this is actually like really cool. I wonder what the other ones even look like. Oh, this is kind of nice. It's like an offering. Okay. Well, if it ain't goop, I'd not forget a venture brave enough or daft enough to seek the shortcut into Titan's bedchamber. You remember old Real, don't you? Formerly old of the company of heroes? 3 whistles at Bronze Lake? Aye. It ain't often I drag my arse out to Limsa for drink. But I'm right glad I did. How fare you these days? Hmm? You're looking to put together a new crew? Top tier work? Sounds like a right lark, it does. Alrighty lad, count me in. The heroes may have gone their separate ways, but I ain't ready to climb into me grave just yet. Okay, so we got 1 person to join. That is disappointing, to say the least. Out of all those people that we talked to, only 1 actually wanted to join. It is what it is, though. Recruiting people seems to be hard. In this game, at least. I mean, if a warrior of light like comes to you and asks, "What's up, Arctic Silver? How are you doing?" and like asks if you want to join like their grand company, oh my goodness, company. I feel like a lot of people would be like up for it if they know that the Hero of Light is actually in it. But maybe that's just me. I hope you're having a good weekend, Arctic. Oop, I just had one to my mic. Do I have to go into this? It just says speak with Alpha. Oh, he's right here. Oops. You are? Good to hear it. Goop, your recruiting went well, I trust? I am curious as to how my proposal was received with the rough and ready folk of Zolominsa. Ah, I remember the legendary company of heroes indicated his interest. Oh, a member. Sorry. Astonishing. I knew enlisting your aid was the right choice. Few could boast the acquaintance of such an elusive character. I too was successful in my task. The Admiral consented to sign all the documents requiring her approval. I can only hope that my visit with the Elder Seedseer proceeds as smoothly. Pray continue to Gridania at your own pace. I shall wait your arrival at Nofika's altar. Oh, so I'm guessing we're gonna have to do this in the 3 different sort of regions. That's not what I wanted to do. Entrance. Oh, it's a Borderlands Ruins. What? I've actually never seen what this is. It's a frontline thing. What is frontline? Is that PvP? 1 to 4 players. What is the? Oh, it is PvP. Okay. Oh, I did not want to do that then. All right. Let's see. So we need to go to Gridania. And we're gonna skip the cutscene. Okay. I've not been here in a long time. Let's go up, I think. I wonder what area is filled with like the weirdest people, because so far it seems like it's Limsa, at least in my server. But then other people have said that it's actually Ul'dah, and a different server. And I like, a part of me actually wants to go into that server and then go to Old Daw just to see like how bad it actually is. Frontline is a 3-team thing where you have to capture crystals and towers. Oh, okay, so it's like capture the point. I see. It's kind of cool. I think we have to go to Old Gridania. I mean, from what I've heard from a lot of people, is that the PvP is not the most enjoyable. But that's probably because I feel like the large majority of people just play the story and then do the dungeons and then like try to get all the outfits and stuff. Each team is at least 24 players. That's crazy. It gives good XP at doing it once a day from the roulette. I see. So yeah, I guess if I wanted to level up, that would be pretty good then. There he is. My audience with the Elder Seed Seer is due to commence momentarily. I would be grateful if you would once more see to the task of recruitment here in Gridania. After you deem the well of potential candidates has run dry, let us rendezvous at the airship ticket counter as before. You also get the PvP currency to buy glams. You can. Oh, I didn't know there was a PvP currency. It's good to know though. I feel like I do typically like PvP in video games, but in MMOs, I feel like a lot of MMOs, if you do PvP in them, you like lose all your gear, and that's the only reason why why I'm scared to do a PvP thing in this game. Because I used to play Albion Online or something. So, and there were like PvP zones that you do, and then if you died in those zones, you would like lose some of your stuff. So that's why I'm like iffy on doing PvP in this game, because I don't know if the same is true here. Gear is pointless in PvP. It uses its own stat and skill system and sets everyone to level 30. Interesting. That actually sounds kind of cool though. Or it sounds like good and balanced, I guess. Oh gods, can it truly be you? By what fickle fortune must the first face I see upon my release be yours? Could it be that you don't remember me? It is I, Laurentis, the man whose crimes you exposed. Oh, right, because he was giving away, the fairies, like, locations and stuff. So far fewer skills, way higher numbers, I see. I was a whaler and a regular patron at Buscarin's. I do actually remember him. Yeah. Oh yeah, betraying stuff to the Garlands, yeah, that's right. Well, of course you do. I was beginning to wonder if Gal had changed me more than I realized. Not that I have any particular wish to be recognized after my shameful conduct. The less said of my past, the better, I suppose. And what of you, adventure? What brings you to this part of Gridania? Recruiting, eh? And what is your policy on reformed convicts? As matters stands, the Wood Whalers will have not more to do with me. Excuse me. The goal is just Reddit's jail. Oh, okay. I did not actually know that, thank you. As matters stands, the Wood Whalers will have not more to do with me. This may be just the second chance I was looking for. From Revenant's toll, you say? I shall leave at once. You shall not regret this, I promise you. I'm a changed man. Okay, so far, we have recruited 2 people. Sorry, got a little distracted there. There's another guy by the achievement area. So we should go and talk to him. Oh, my neck. Oh, that's... I like how sometimes on walls there's like pumpkin, like, engravings, basically. It's actually kind of cool. Oh, I can get a fat chocobo head. Or a goblin cap. What else can I get? I can pretty much get, like, anything here. Barding of Light. Oh, it's chocobo armor. Oh, that's a minion. What the amount is everything? Oh, I see. Minion, miscellaneous. Okay, so the stars are other, it would seem. Stars are mounts, okay. Black mage barding. A flyer shaft. A behemoth warhorn? I could ride on a behemoth already? Magitech Deathclaw identification key. You don't care for the behemoth mount? I see. What does the Magitech Deathclaw look like? Is Arctic does this one look cool? I mean, it sounds cool, at least. The claws, it carries you by the collar. Interesting. It's kind of kinky. Anyways, those Garlean robot claws. Okay. I see. Grandfather, you must call it a day. Let us return to the guild and rest ere your tormented bat gives up on you for good. I'm terribly sorry. We were just... Oh, Goop, isn't it? It's been some time since our paths crossed outside of Copperbell Mines. I don't really remember her. Why, you were barely more than a novice adventurer then. But look how far you've come. Mother Muane tells me 'twas you who felled the fearsome black wolf. And now you seek stout-hearted souls to fill the ranks of a new order? Well, your new cause is undoubtedly just. My old companion here would be much relieved to see me in good hands. You can meet her outside Sestasha when you go there. Oh. Huh. I honestly do not remember her at all. Yes, I'll do it. Oh, now we have two! Or three, I mean. This is the very thing I've spent my entire adventure career working towards. I shall join your company just as soon as I've seen Isildur Dore safely home, along with another party that gets mentioned later in a cutscene. I see. Which you have a quest about too. Okay, so I'll see her again then, for the third time apparently. Can I recruit him? I really hope he says yes. You prefer this old man a place in your company of champions? I am both puzzled and honored by your invitation. Pray forgive me, young master, but I cannot accept. No! I actually really like this guy. I have sworn to abide here for whatever scant years remain to me, and bear responsibility for the evils my lady has wrought upon this land. But you can join the company and you can, like, make up for it, dude. Dang. Oh, she's not the one for the quest? I see. Alright, we have one more person to talk to. And so far we have recruited 3 total people. What's up, Dave? Yeah, everybody basically refuses. We've only had 3 people told to agree. There's a party outside Sestasha for a femme Elezen, male, and femme... Oh, wait. 1... I honestly don't know if I remember seeing those people ever. 'Tis not often a guild officer such as myself gets recruited, and this company of yours certainly sounds to have some promise. But its duties appear less than focused. I must refuse your invitation until such time as your organization is more organized. Alright, dude. Haters. They were crapping on the femme here, the healer, about being slow to get potions and not being able to haggle for more of them. I honestly do not remember that at all. I don't know how long ago I would have read that, but I do not remember it. What news, Goop? For my part, the Elder Seats here was most amenable to our requirements. A former wood whaler and a seasoned adventurer, our company will not lack for variety, that much is certain. An interesting harvest indeed. Why did he say harvest? Out of all the words that he could have used to describe like recruiting people, he chose the word harvest. It's crazy. So, shall we strike into Old Daw whilst the iron is hot? Let us meet at the Royal Promenade and endeavor to conclude our remaining business. Our journey draws to a close. You see them again later in Gridania, when talking to Mion. The Elzen and Lala were laying into the healer, blaming her for the tank. Oh, it's the... Okay. Okay, I remember that part. I do remember that part. Yes. I remember that part, like, very, very vividly, actually. And then we later speak to the potato, and he's, like, one of the only two left alive because the Elezen died. Because she joined the Scions, and she was one of the ones to, unfortunately pass away. I remember now. And the potato was still alive. And then we met him in Old Daw. And then he was like, I look up to you and everything that you do, basically. And then I had to inform him that the Elezen died. I do actually remember that. That's like one of the... Those are like one of the people that I've been like keeping a track of sort of in my mind. Because that is like such a wild thing to happen. Yeah, I get the blue quest, yeah. Which, that actually reminds me, I could probably actually do like a lot of the blue quests. If I finish the base story. Yeah, telling you to go to the Elezen's grave, yeah. And I'm pretty sure I actually did that one. Let's make sure we're going to the right place. Yes. Well, yeah, I finished the base story. I mean, like, the patch notes sort of stuff. Corpse Groom, second quest on the side. Oh, that's that one? I see. Oh, yeah, you're right. I haven't done that. I know that I've accepted, like, a shit ton of, blue quests, so I just need to, like, actually do them. Oh, there's more people over here. Ul'dah, the Gilded City, where's one fortune defines one's worth. I hope some manner of fortune is with us, and that this final leg proves as successful as the previous two. Might I suggest ascending into the lower level before beginning your recruitment efforts? I do not think the Sultana will take kindly to us poaching from her personal guard. Let us meet back at the promenade, when our respective tasks are complete. Good hunting. Like, he's literally, like, referring to them as, like, not people, obviously. Which is strange. To me, at least. I mean, it's probably normal for Alfie No, but he said good harvest and now good huntings. What does Alfie No even think of people? Besides, like... That actually is a really good question. Because, like, he always has, like, bad opinions on people. Like how they're all just, like, a waste of time, like... doing whatever they ask of him, basically. For instance, like yesterday there was a quest where there was a little girl who was separated from her mother and father because they went to go like fight in the rebellion or whatever. And then he was like, he really just did not want to accompany the little girl to go and find her parents. And then it was like surprising that he even remembered the girl's name, sort of deal, because normally he like hates people. Wait, you're the man who came to Little Alamigo looking for that masked devil. He's a little bit of a pompous little ass for now. Yeah, that is very apparent. Who knows what might have happened if you hadn't. I'd probably be dead. And a whole lot more of my friends besides. We were such fools. Oh, okay. Anyrod, the disaster really got me thinking about our homeland and about the outsider who saved us from ourselves. I realized how easily I'd been manipulated and vowed to make of myself a more worldly man, so here I am. A new company of champions? And you say it will take me all to all corners of the realm? That sounds exactly like the kind of opportunity I need. Don't worry, I'm not the same stripling you met in Little Alamigo. I've prepared myself to fight the evil I now know is out there. Yeah, he seemed like he was actually probably one of the few people that would say yes. Rich young academic genius, yeah. He definitely gives off those vibes. He needs to like be humbled or something. Well, that's actually exactly what he needs to be. He needs to realize that like everybody is pretty much the same in the grand scheme of things. Give me 1 second. Actually, I'm gonna close my door so my cat doesn't like walk back in here. Okay. But yeah, if I were just to meet Alfino in real life, I don't think I would like him like at all. Funny thing is, his sister also graduated alongside him but doesn't have that issue. But yeah, I mean, I've only talked to her like 3 times in the story. Because I did the Bahamut raids, and that's really like the only time that I've talked to her. You'd be surprised what rumors drift down to Pearl Lane. I know the glorious new company of yours, and just how far I'd go to avoid getting involved with it. I've done like 1 through 5 or something like that. I've done all the parts that I could for now, and then I was like, I don't really want to do any more of them, so then I stopped there. I just did like the first set of them, basically. Whispers on the street say your organization is funded by corrupt coin. By syndicate money. If you think you're recruiting for a just cause, then you're a bigger fool than I took you for. Oh, so those are either like rumors or those are actually true, it would seem. Let me sort this. But yeah, I did the hold on, I can actually show you which ones I've done since I have them somewhere. Yeah, I've done turn 1 through 5, and that's it. I think I actually did these yesterday. Not yesterday, Thursday. But yeah, I mean, if I finish up the story, then we can definitely do some raids and stuff. Just for like the fun of it, basically. Unsynced, yeah. I did do it unsynced, because I got them all done in like a span of 10 minutes. Yeah, somebody carried me all the way through them. A company that looks to cure the ills of the realm entire? Listen, friend, I can scarce bear the compliments of the next all over, let alone the conundrums of a neighboring nation. Okay, so he cannot mentally handle it, I guess. But yeah, that is... It seems like a lot of people do the those raids unsynced, which I feel like is kind of understandable. But I feel like I feel like I say this a lot already today, but if I do finish the main store or the main like patch notes and everything, we're definitely gonna do like a bunch of we're gonna mainly do like these daily stuffs, so then it's all like random and whatnot. Also, I haven't even done them today, so there's also that. Okay, let's talk to Yellow Moon. I'm sorry, you wish to recruit me? Is this some new fashion manner proposing a lady of oh my goodness. Manner of propositioning a lady? Well, I'm afraid you're wasting your time. This lady is already spoken for. Good day to you, sir. Because she just completely misunderstood me, it would seem. And they get toned down, but they're still a little bit overtuned compared to other normal raids. Yeah, it seemed to be what people were talking about, because they were like, it's just better to do them unsynced. That's why you aren't in the normal rated roulette. Also... Oh, okay. Also, all the one-shot mechanics they have. Really? They have a bunch of one-shot mechanics? That's absurd. That doesn't sound like fun at all, actually. Oh, what a happy coincidence. Do you remember me, perchance? I am Orson of the Church of St. Adalandama. Thank you again for a timely rescue. And I must also thank you for preventing that fraudulent priest from preying on dry bones is less fortunate. A most upsetting business. Are you here with your companion? Thancred, wasn't it? Ah, 'tis new companions you seek then. Your proposed organization sounds a powerful force for good, but my place is in the church with the children. Nevertheless, I wish you well in this undertaking. You only get Alexander raids in roulette. I honestly do not even know what that is. Yet, at least. I don't know what that is yet. Okay, let's go back to the Royal Promenade and talk to Alfino, it would seem. Yeah, I feel like the roulettes are actually kind of fun, because then you just get like a bunch of random raids, I guess. Or like random dungeons. That way you're not like doing the same ones all the time. Don't worry about it, you're a long way. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I passed him. What's up, Mana Seeker? How you doing? I hope you're having a good weekend. Wait, I actually said that right. What am I talking about? Oh yeah, I hope you're having a good weekend too, Dave. I didn't say that. How fared you, Goop? What hidden gems the streets of Ul'dah offer up to your unrelenting gaze? A single Alamegan youth? Well, you've certainly given us an admirable start, even if our ranks are yet somewhat thin. Excuse me. In these troubled years following the calamity, talk of Eorzea's salvation must seem akin to grasping at clouds. But there are those who have risen to the challenge nonetheless. Oh, what's up, April? How are you doing? Yeah, hopefully today I do be ARR. I actually tuned into your stream yesterday, if I remember correctly. How's it going? It's going pretty good. Let's see here. There's a challenge nonetheless, and the hope that inspires these people was born in no small part from the victories you yourself have won. I'm doing good? I'm also doing pretty good. Yeah, I tuned into your dance show for a little bit. Thank you, Goop. I will not squander the precious gift you have placed into my keeping. These recruits will become the foundation of our new beginning. Yeah, I probably am going to finish post today, or at least that's what I'm planning on doing. You hit level 70 on Paladin? I thought you weren't going to level it anymore. Yeah, it actually was very fun to watch. And yes, we are free to begin. As you have no doubt surmised, the Sultana also graced... Yeah, okay. Our first wave of recruitment is over, the document signed, and the finances secure. There's naught to prevent me from taking the next step. You wanted to be the sword of Nald. That was important since a realm reborn. What 2 more jobs are you actually going to play, Mana? I mean, it is unfortunate that you leveled up your Paladin to level 70 and just stay at 69, but I am curious as to what other jobs you want to do. You were concerned Oh, Reaper and Sage. I really want to play Reaper. You were concerned by the Syndicate's involvement? As was I. Thus was the origin of every coin and their contribution carefully scrutinized and recorded. The organization will not be built on corruption. Okay, that is actually a relief. Naturally, I would prefer not to rely upon sources at all, outside sources. But even my family's substantial coffers could not sustain a venture of this magnitude. And as for the rumors and doubts surrounding the enterprise, well, such things shall plague us until the company has had a chance to prove its worth. It will not be an easy process, but we will earn the people's trust, one success at a time. Speaking of time, we should waste no more of it. Let us return to the Rising Stones and lay our first stone for a united Eorzea. The class set is cool for level 70. They even give you a sword and shield. Oh, right! Paladin is the one with the sword and shield. I'm further in the post than you thought? Really? I honestly thought that I still had like... I probably still have like 50-something quests left, if I'm being honest. Or I might be further than that, I don't know. Pray return to... yeah, basically. I mean, that might actually have been exactly what he said. I still don't know why they always say, like, pray and anon. I'm almost done with the 2.3 stuff. Oh, okay.
Tell me, General, what think you of Alfino's bold endeavor?
Oh, they're actually speaking. Paladin is actually a mistranslation. That's why they don't have any spells in the base game. Oh!
I think it is more than bold, Your Grace. His organization would pave the way for a united Eorzea.
Literally, its original name means knight. Oh, 45 quests to go? Really? We're gonna have to, like, grind it out if I want to finish it today, then.
I understand his impatience. Since facing the common threat of the Ultima weapon, our nations have seemed farther apart, not closer together.
The final cutscene is
Considering the
long.
problems we face, should we not be glad that someone else is taking the initiative?
We have all pledged our cooperation, yet the grumbling continues behind closed doors. Ul'dah is not alone in her duplicity.
It's not... oh, it's not voice, but it is really important. Okay. Good to know.
I myself have doubts as to the good this organization will achieve. With the inclusion of the finest soldiers of the 3 grand companies, it promises to be a fearsome military body. But whom will it serve? Even under the watchful gaze of the Scions, it is not unthinkable that such a force could perpetrate a great wrong. Does it not concern you that a significant proportion of its financial backing came from the coffers of the Syndicate? That those unprincipled worms might forge this extraordinary gathering of warriors into a private army?
That seems to be like a really big concern, that we're being backed by the Syndicate. And Alfino just said it wasn't true. But I guess we'll have to see.
I have trust in the Scions, Your Grace. They have spared us no end of trouble at the hands of the Primals. If they seek reinforcements, I deem it unwise to deny them. As for their finances, full many gave generously. And though our nobles proffered a sizable sum, their coin did not spill from the pockets of Lolorito and his cronies. And what of the presence of our stalwart adventurer friend in this endeavor? I doubt the Warrior of Light would betray our cause.
He seems very,
Yes, there is that, I suppose.
he's got a good head on his shoulders. He seems very smart for what, like, how big and strong he looks.
The events of the age hurl us this way and that, like a dust devil skipping across the sands. Cannot be done about Telechi.
Telechi.
I have explored all avenues available to us, Your Grace. But as Ul'dah law now stands, we lack the evidence to convict him of any crime.
Oh, right.
To arrest him on spurious grounds would only play into his hands.
He has all but committed treason, and yet we can do nothing?
Yeah, I remember it now.
Then what good our government? What worth the royal house? How deplorable this mockery of justice!
She is really upset, actually. Which is actually good, because that means she really does care about her people.
Have faith, Your Grace. It is not over.
It was actually so sad. Speaking of Nanami, though, there was somebody dressed as Nanami from Jujutsu Kaisen. But yeah, Nanamo seems to be like my favorite leader so far. I am glad that I sided with the old Da military for my thingamajig. I don't remember what it's called. But yeah, I think Old Da is probably my favorite nation out of the like main three. Out of the main three, yeah. Even though its government is extremely corrupt, because it is literally only rich. That is one fat chicken! Oh my goodness! That is awesome! That is probably my favorite mount that I've seen so far. Holy. There's a yellow one too. Oh, it's a fat chocobo, really? That is amazing. Pretty sure both are from the shop. I see. Ah, I might actually have to buy a mount then. That is an awesome mount. Nanamo Alnamo. Latest heir to the old dynasty. When it flies, the cabbage on a stick turns into a slice of cake on a stick. Interesting. I mean, to make that fat thing fly, it probably does take a lot of convincing. So, it only makes sense to make it into a cake, something that the fat chicken would want even more. Gissel makes it run, but cake gives it wings. I think it's just because it wants the cake even more. That is not a journey I soon wish to repeat, but I cannot pause to rest. The culmination of our efforts is at hand. I must see to the preparations for the inaugural ceremony. Thank you for allowing me to monopolize your services, Goop. I'm certain the Anti-Ascendant will be relieved to see you free for other duties. Yeah, we're just gonna immediately hop into it. Greetings, Scoop. Alfino tells me you have tells me all is in place to begin his trial company. The Scions shall certainly be grateful to have the support of such an organization. The inaugural company is set to take place here in the Rising Stones. Tataru is cooperating with Alfino to see that all is in readiness. So I'm afraid the recruits themselves have been left to their own devices for the time being. Quite a number of new faces have arrived in Reverend's Toll of late, and I wonder if Slaffborn might not find himself overwhelmed. Would he speak with him and see if... Okay. So I have to go and help him, it seems. But it is kind of funny that it changes food, depending on what you do. It's Papa Limo. My goat. He's outside, okay. The main story quest will have 2 more dungeons and a trial. Oh, that's actually not bad. I do enjoy the trials and dungeons. Yes, Papalimo's probably is my favorite scion so far. Oh, 2 trials. I see. But yeah, I really like the dungeons and trials, so I do not mind that at all, actually. What can I do for you, Goop? I thought you'd have your hands full helping out with this new arm of the Scions. Ha, I barely noticed your recruits arrived. 'Twas barely a trickle compared to the flood of treasure hunters we have passed through here every day. Treasure hunters? While I appreciate your offer of aid, 'tis more your burden that concerns me. I'm told this trial company will answer directly to the Antecedent, so I trust that means less work for you in the long run. 3 more trials if I do the rise and fall of Gentleman's side story. Oh, I see. Slaftborn, the shipment, we couldn't. What shipment? God's woman. What befell? We were bringing the shipment to Revenant's Toll, provisions earmarked for the frontier effort. Oh, cool dance emotes from the Gentleman's side story? At least 2 of the early relic weapon quests. Oh, and nice glam and minions. Ooh, we might have to do it then if we have time today. And just as we sought to cross over into Mordona, we were set upon brigands. I believe they may have been heretics. Not more heretics. They were many, too many. We only escaped with our lives by abandoning the supplies. Pray forgive us. There is not to forgive. Provisions can be replaced, but smart soldiers are hard to find. Take your rest, and I'll have someone along to tend to those wounds. Hildebrand is a very important quest line. It's likely the funniest quest lines in the entire game, infamous for how loved it is. Okay. The ARR stories give you a dance and 1 more emote, 1 glam outfit, and you can get a few related minions. Okay, so it is actually pretty important. The only relics you've ever finished, really. If heretics are involved, then this is more than likely a case of simple thievery. Ishgard will need to be informed. Whence do these supplies originate? House Fortemps. We collect their provisions from Camp Dragonhead proper. It unlocks a lot of trials. Okay. Understood. I shall see that they are appraised of this development. Goop, we are not... Oh wait, were you not on good terms with the Knights of House Fortemps? I'll be sending them a missive immediately, of course, but also have you travel there and offer your considerable talents. Yes, I realize I contradict my earlier hopes to lighten your load, but I need someone who can bring this incident to satisfactory conclusion. Our formidable relations with Ishgard are too important to risk half measures. Only Home or Heaven's Ward 1 doesn't unlock anything, but it does give a minion. Okay. That's actually really good to know. I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna have to be reminded of that whenever I get to Heaven's Ward, but... Or Heaven's Ward. Yeah, no, I think I said that right. Thank you for understanding. I'm certain Lord, Horshaphant will be glad of your assistance. I keep on forgetting that there's like heretics and stuff in this game. I feel like if the, what are they called? You're actually gonna fly there. If, what are they called? Heretics. Marine. Space Marine. If the Space Marines were here, they would make really short work of these heretics. For sure. You're still so disappointed it doesn't give us the best title we are ever referred as to equip. Really? What's the title? The Scholasticate is a great quest line. I'm sure I'm gonna do like a bunch of the quest line eventually. Oh, where am I? Where do I need to go? Oh, I need to go north. But I actually really, this might be my like favorite area in the game. I just like the snowy areas. It's the best title we were ever called. Oh, it would be a spoiler. Okay. Yes, then please keep it to yourself. It's a school for clerics in Ishgard. Okay. Yes, please keep all spoilers to yourself. Oh, it's this guy. Well, well, if it isn't my fine friend Gooplalare. Would you care for the plate? Oh. No? Ah, I see you've not come to my hall merely to escape the biting cold. I was, in fact, on the verge of opening an urgent missive for Revenant's Toll, and I suspect the timing of your arrival is no coincidence. Knocked circlet. I mean, it looks pretty cool. Oh, that looks actually really cool. Horshaphon is the goat. He is actually really cool. He's like one of the few that I actually remember, so... Oh!
No, you need not elaborate. I have been following their progress with no small amount of interest.
Was the only guy you like in the entire region when doing the main story quest? That is honestly my same opinion. I'm surprised he actually has voice. I like how in the post A Realm Reborn, there's actually like a lot more voiced scenes. It definitely helps. It helps me at least.
Brave men and women all. They do our nation a great service. The existence of a fortified outpost in Mordona will do much to dissuade the Empire from trespassing on Kurthus soil.
His Japanese
Right glad
characterization
enough
is
that you
very
have
different.
chosen to lend your
Really?
support to this endeavor. Never let it be said that House Forton does not acknowledge the efforts of her allies, or her debts.
I think on my other character, because I made a female Mikote. I feel like if I do stream that, I'm probably gonna do the Japanese stuff, voice lines. In Japanese, he is thirsty as hell. Really?
'Twas in the spirit of gratitude that I arranged for some supplies to be delivered to Revenant's Toll. That the shipment should chance to be waylaid by heretics is poor fortune indeed. Poor fortune, I say, yet not without precedent. If you would know the truth of it, these incorrigible villains grow more organized with each passing day. This new unity of purpose we attribute to their leader, the Lady Iceheart.
Iceheart.
Though I have devoted significant resources to the task of identifying this woman, we have yet to learn so much as her birth name. What we do know is that the heretics speak of Iceheart in reverent tones, and would gladly embrace death rather than betray her.
Is this going to be another primal?
Indeed, and I fear to imagine what so committed a collective might achieve. The brigands have not yet been so brazen as to risk direct confrontation here in Dragonhead. Some few of their number have, however, been sighted not far to the west of here, and with ever-increasing regularity.
What is a
visit to
Clo
White
book?
Grove Front may bring you the answers you seek. Will you brave the snows, knowing what implacable foes may lie in wait?
Of course I shall.
Halone's blessings be upon you.
Oh, it's a weekly. I see.
Though I take no pride in the admission, many of mine own countrymen are not so well suited as you adventurers to dealing with such foes. Were they dragons, it might be otherwise.
The devil incarnate? What?
But truly, I could not wish for a finer ally. You have done much for my house
Or
in the
Chloe.
past, and I have no
I don't know.
doubt but that I shall have cause to celebrate your deeds again ere long. Should you learn aught of value, pray return to me forthwith. A warm hearth and a warmer welcome shall be waiting for you.
Mana, I feel like almost everything that you say has like an underlying, like, a sexual undertone to it. The random rewards are horrible. Interesting. I forgot that I was just standing on his table. I feel kind of bad. She's a kid? Oh. Hey, forget everything that I just said. Forget everything I said. Oh, the difficulty is literally called extreme. Okay. Oh, she's a cat girl. What is the most popular like male race? Cause for girls it's Mikote and the dragonkin looking people. But what is it for males? Is it like the orc sort of people? I wonder. The ARR? Bunny? Bunny is actually a very popular race. Pretty much telling you her story about your adventures and write down the diary she gives you. Oh, okay. For males, it might actually be higher. What is that? What actually is that? I don't know what that race is. I don't think I've heard of that one yet. Or at least I haven't written. Oh, the humans. I feel like being a human in this game is so lame though. Like you have like all these different options of like cat people, bunny people, dragon people, orcs. You can be like a small little potato. Mikote boys are quite popular as well. I feel like I'm one of the only few that I've seen as a cat boy. Goop, is there aught you would ask of me? Pray speak plainly. I'm a man of action and need no honeyed words. On the trail of the band thieving heretics, you say, by the fury. But you do seem destined to cross paths with those villains. I must confess then, 'tis a sad truth that the wilds hereabouts have indeed grown thick with their number. They strike swiftly without warning, and care canny enough to invade our most able trackers. They're the most spread out race because they migrated like hell during the ice umbral calamity. Hire are not native to Eorzean. Really? Huh. Good thing the Midlanders, good thing about is they fit every job well. I guess that makes sense. Tricks themselves somehow changed. I know not the manner of influence this ice heart wields, but the men we face seem utterly lost in the grip of righteous fervor. It's an unsettling and unnatural zeal. Mayhap you would care to question one of their recent victims. As fate would have it, your arrival came moments after the traitor was waylaid on the road. Elizabeth and Rose are the Eorzean natives. Lalas are from southern archipelago. Comes with being just a generic human. Yeah, that is true. Normally, like the human race is like doesn't really specialize in anything besides like. Actually, they don't specialize in anything. Ura are the Asian-inspired continent in the east. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't even been to the other continents yet. Meracedia, a southeastern continent. Australia, really? I think I can actually go up more. What does going up more even do? Oh, there's a door up here. I didn't know that. Okay, but I'm guessing this guy's gonna be in here. The buns are from the east as well. They're not as far as the Ura. I see. And the Aura are the dragon-looking people, if I remember correctly. Tell you what happened? Why, yes. I don't actually care. I have to say it. Mikote view. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can't wait until I get to like the other continents. I feel like that would be really cool. Oh wait, do I have to go search? The Hrothgar are from the central continent where the Empire is. Okay. The two other types are quite different in culture. Interesting. Wait, that's not who I need to talk to. Well, I mean, I didn't need it for a side quest though, so I guess it's fine. It's whatever, I guess. Oh, basically Japanese, black scaled, or Mongolian. Oh, okay. That's actually kind of cool though. Blood for stone. That's not what I need to do. I need to do this one. Get some hints if you read their description in the character creator. I see. Loyal heretic. And I'm stunned. Matsudayu, welcome to the chat. Good to see you. Hire 2 different cultures as well. One is the Midlanders, then you have the Highlanders, aka the buff humans like Mandervilles. Okay. And there are parts of the world where you won't see a lot of some races. That makes sense. For example, in Heaven's Ward area, you'll see very few Miko. Dang it. Even less of them? Midlanders are highly educated in comparison. So I guess Highlanders are kind of like your Viking by barbarian sort of people. Midlanders would be like the more educated people then. Ishgard is quite closed off to foreigners. I see. Up until you reach the mini city, you'll only see one what? Draw your weapon, foul. Wait, I recognize you, adventurer. You were... oh. We share a common purpose. We were on patrol and we chanced across one of the raiding parties. Okay. By rights, we should have had them quarters in this ravine, and yet they're gone, vanished like icy wraiths. Highlanders are naturally tall and muscular. Okay, so they do sound kind of like Vikings then. I am so short compared to these people. Ishgard is xenophobic, I see. Oh, it's an actual person. In Ishgard, you'll see more of the higher and Elvins together, I see. Ishgard. Makes sense. You glimpsed a woman atop a cliff? Could it be Iceheart herself has come to sneer at our folly? Ishgard is basically only Elzen and higher, I see. And where did she disappear? The heretics must have discovered her passage. Okay. We have not the men to risk further investigation, so I'm gonna have to do it, I'm guessing. Eventually. Maybe I'll see the occasional row. So it's mainly just humans and elves then. I guess I'll have to see whenever I get there. But honestly, I did not know that there would be like a bunch of different continents. Believe it or not. I guess I kind of just like assumed that there would be like some, but not a lot. Flying over here is tricky. Okay. Delamont. The menu finest, they should be bested so handily. I fear I have woefully underestimated the threats that these heretics pose. While I understand you might balk at the notion, I must ask that you put aside your mission and consider the sullen... Oh, dang it! It would be ill-advised to blunder unprepared into what may be the very lair of our enemy. Pre-return to Dragonheat and inform Lord Horshaphant of your discoveries. Okay. As for Iceheart and her fanatics, the freezing heights of Snowcloak will not shield them from our justice for so long. Eorzea is essentially Europe and Africa. Okay. You rarely see any human in a privileged position. Are we talking about, I'm assuming you're still talking about, Ishgard. You get treated like low-end people, like servants and low-rank soldiers. And then you have the Elizans, who are nobles and high-rank officers and priests. I see. The French Northerners. I hate the French. I don't like hate them. Obviously, I don't like actually hate them. But they're definitely French. French people are definitely French, and France is definitely France. That's all I have to say about France and French. Yeah, I did notice that the elven names are in French. I know that everything that's elf-like is French. Unfortunately. That's why I'm not an elf person. And why I'm never gonna make an elf in this game. This is like the one cool French person. Love the French onion soups. I don't even know. I don't think I've ever had French onion soup actually.
Your return is
Oh, he talks again.
Of their own accord, my thoughts had turned to your task and the progress thereof. I confess, my imaginings tended toward the grim and bloody.
That was so unnecessary.
But you are here now, and I suspect such frivolous wonderings do little justice to the reality of your travails. Tell me, what did you learn of Iceheart?
Tried the variants from the Alps, so a bit cheesy.
Indeed. And
What?
this transpired at Snowcloak? Of all the highlands, that towering wall has borne the worst of the region's brutal shift in climate.
Oh, you get little description or lore descriptions from items? Or lore from
So
item
inhospitable has
descriptions.
Snowcloak become
That's actually kind of
that we
cool.
have still to survey the area in its entirety. Could its frozen heights conceal the heretics' hideaway? Mayhap a more robust reconnaissance effort is in order. Putting such considerations aside for the moment, we still know far too little of this Iceheart. That she is capable of commanding such a band of fanatics bespeaks natural authority, and no small measure of charisma.
She's gotta be like putting them under a charm or something. One from an item in the firmament mentions Ishgard doesn't really have loose salt for seasoning. They instead have salt rocks for people to lick as they eat. Oh. You're European, so you got... Oh. I keep on forgetting, like, how many of you aren't in America.
As much as I would like to fathom this mystery with you, the situation has grown beyond my personal purview. I am bound by duty to inform the Temple Knights and request that they bring this matter to its conclusion.
Yeah,
Giving the glowing
Arctic's...
reports the new commander has garnered thus far,
Arctic
I am
might actually be
certain
my
that they can
only
be relied
American
upon
viewer.
to take appropriate action. Though Iceheart's true identity yet eludes us, you have provided us with a point from which to begin. Sometimes it takes but a single stone to prompt an avalanche. On the matter of the stolen provisions, I have already
and
made
I think
arrangements
Dave
for a
might be
second
American
shipment to
too.
be sent to Revenant's Toll.
But honestly, I'm not too sure
I
about
could
that
not
one.
well allow such an honorable venture to be undermined by one miserable setback.
But it does make some things inconvenient, like... Yeah, Dave and Arctic might be my two American viewers. Oh, you're also from America. Okay, so we have three. Everybody else I think is European. Oh, you're not American though. What? Wait, what are you? Wait. Yeah, where are you? You're not American, Dave? Really? I don't know why I assumed that you were. Mainly because you're like always around at night is what I like. Nighttime for me, you're like always around, Dave. So I figured that you were around at the same time zone. It's 11 p.m. What? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, if you could fast travel from Europe and America, that would be like ideal. I don't know why they haven't done that actually. Could be from Limsa if you were in Eorzea. Oh, you just stay up late. You're from the Netherlands? Really? Yeah, I always assumed that you were American because you were like up always at the same times that I was up, so. Oh wait, where am I going? Oh. Wait, but Matsuri, you're in this. Wait, what time zone are you in, Matsuri? Oh, you're in the afternoon shift next week. That's awesome. You just hit 6 p.m. Eastern. Obviously where I am, it's 5 p.m. I'm Central Standard Time. I doubt that any of you guys share the same time zone as me then. For sure. Oh, you're CEST. Just remove the E and then we're in the same time zone. Goop, it is good to see you. Oh yeah, and then I basically have to tell him, I'm guessing. Yet even as our town grows in prosperity, I fear it attracts even greater numbers of those who wish to do us harm. All of us, Alfie-nosed new recruits included, must remain vigilant. See. Yeah, Central Time as well, just in completely different continent, yeah. We're close enough. Oh, I can get a little top hat. While you were away in Korthos, preparations for the inaugural ceremony were all but completed, although Tataru does yet seem somewhat flustered. Look at the map. I'd actually be from either Dravania or maybe Charlayan. Oh, are you like comparing the map to like the actual world? Central European summertime? Really? A CST just stands for Central Standard Time. Oh, I didn't even read that. I accidentally clicked. I zoned out. Oh well. So we lose the S when you change to wintertime. Really? That's interesting. The more you know, I guess. I actually never knew that about, European time zone. Because CST is always just CST. So that's interesting. Yeah. Fall back and spring ahead, yeah, that's, but it doesn't like change the name. So it's, so like whenever it's wintertime, is it CEWT? Central European Wintertime? Oh, just CET. What? That's weird. That is actually, that's more weird than it changing from S to W. These parchments need to be sorted, and these documents, why are they even here? Ooh, I'm so tempted to file the oh. Ah, Goop, you startled me. You wish to lend a hand? Splendid. Huh. Summertime is just specified since it's adjusted for the time zone. I see. Yeah, here in America, like, every every time zone just switches like an hour back or an hour forward. It's spring forward and fall back. So like right now I think we're still in the spring time or something. So right now it's 5, but come like November it would be like 4. So if they ever stop using daylight savings, we would just stick to CET. I see. Would you be a dear and hand these uniforms to the new recruits? Okay. I just gotta hand off some clothes. The changes this weekend. Oh. Last Sunday of October. Oh yeah, October is coming to a close, you're right. I actually don't know when the time zone changes, I guess I should say. I have to talk to all these fucking people? We're not reading all this. Your guys' time zone changes tonight? Whenever it changes, does it go an hour forward or like, how does that work? Or like an hour back? Oh, you learned it just this week? I mean, luckily with modern technology, you don't really have to worry about changing the time zone since it like adjusts automatically. But you do have to worry about it if you have like a old clock or like a watch, and then that reminds me I'm gonna have to like change my watches after the time zone changes. You're really bad with dates. The only thing that I'm like kind of bad at is names, for the most part. Like half the time I can never remember people's names. So that's like why the majority of the people are like, do you remember me in this game? I'm like, no. And then one of you guys describes like how I met them. I'm like, oh, it's okay. Yeah, I remember them. Like I can only remember them if they like explain it how I need them to explain it, basically. Which doesn't really happen. PC and other stuff connect to the net will auto change, yeah. Which is very handy. Either that or my parents tell me that I need to change my clocks. But if I lived on my own and I had like no form of communication to anybody else, I would remain completely ignorant of the times. Oh, where's this other person at? Are they up here? No, but I didn't even know you could go up this high. That's kind of cool. Where are they? They're on this level, apparently. Oh, they're hiding. And then the last person's down south more. Alright. Oh. Hold on. Do other countries do like Halloween and stuff, or? I actually always wondered that, because I know obviously other countries besides Canada does a Thanksgiving thing. Not really. Oh. Interesting. And then obviously, the large majority of the world does Christmas and New Year's. And then certain countries have like their own special New Year at a different time. But we start having the candy and stuff, but that's about it. Purely marketing. I see. It's not nearly as big in the US. Interesting. Yeah, Scoop. Ah, Tataru mentioned you were handing out new uniforms. I assume you've now met the recruits. Your Thanksgiving is at a completely different date. Oh, okay. I guess that, well, that does actually make sense. Yeah, and you don't really celebrate it, yeah. I feel like in America, it's more for, like, eating food with your family more than anything. You don't have Thanksgiving at all since the USA thing. Yeah, that makes sense. More of a countryside thing, I see. But did I mention I thought of a name of the company? Across the breath of Eorzea. The truth draws near, Goop. Once the last of the recruits have gathered, I shall make an official announcement. Oh, it's April 25th? Interesting. Yeah, obviously our Thanksgiving is like
Comrades,
the last Thursday of November.
This day signifies the momentous choice that each of you has made. With your strength now pledged to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are beholden to no single nation. You stand as the vanguard for a united Eorzea.
Hold on, you guys celebrate the end of the German reunion? Or you guys celebrate the German Does like everybody do that? Like besides Germany, like other European countries do that? I've never even heard of that.
From this moment forth, I declare you crystal braves. Let us mend this fractured realm and face our enemies.
Only
as
Germany.
one.
Okay. I've never even heard about the people celebrating the German reunion. I guess it is just a
Whether it
German
be the
thing.
Beastmen and their primals, or the conflict in Carteneau, it is plain that the nations of Eorzea cannot solve the problems which plague the realm. Thus, does it fall to some few heroic souls to succeed where they have failed.
Maybe Argentina.
Come, take your place at the Scion's side as guardians of Eorzea, and together we shall fight for the freedom of all! For the freedom of all!
Just something Americans often can't believe that no one celebrates it. Of course not. It's a national holiday after all, so no other nation cares about it. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, obviously I know that nobody else celebrates the 4th of July. But I watched a TikTok and in like the comments.
A rousing
Well,
speech, Alphino. Or should
I'm
I
trying to
say,
talk Manphilia.
Crystal
Jesus.
Brave Commander Leveilleur.
But like they were talking about how like what their foreign parents did like the first day that they've gotten there, and somebody's parents like came to America on the 4th of July, so their impression was that we always lit off fireworks like every single night or something. And like it's crazy to think that like some people's first experience in America would be the 4th of July. I feel like that's the worst time to come to America as your like first day. We just enjoy the reports about the dumbassery after the 4th of July. That makes sense. Yeah. There's like so many places, like the 4th of July and New Year's Eve are like the worst, I think, because there's like always fireworks around that time. And around the 4th of July, depending on where you live in America, people could be lighting off fireworks like the entire week, or like even after the 4th of July. So you'll be up at like, or sorry, you'll be trying to sleep or something, and then randomly at like 12 a.m. people will start lighting off fireworks, and it's like it's always the same neighbors too, and it's so annoying.
Please, antecedent. The title is honorary. I shall not be leading the troops into battle, as it were. We are of the same purpose. Let us join hands and do what must be done to save this land.
I mean, other than the 4th of July and New Year's Eve, the holidays aren't like too exaggerated, I guess. Like people don't get too crazy. But yeah, normally especially around 4th of July, you have to be like careful driving home because of like how many drunk drivers there are. Like my parents actually don't let me drive at the 4th of July. Especially not at night. Or like anytime past on the 4th of July, if you go out past like 1, probably like the large majority of people are going to be drunk driving. You celebrate other holidays much bigger than other countries as well. Really? I mean, I imagine for Christmas. Yeah. I was about to say, for Christmas, I can definitely see that. The Christmas decorations in the front yards in the US are just over the top. I feel like that's one of my favorite things about Christmas time, actually, because, like, you can go to, like, the rich neighborhoods, and you can just, like, see all, like, the fancy lights that people have. Oh, yeah, Halloween. Yeah. The same with Halloween. Like, people go, like, all out for, like, Halloween and Christmas. I find it super weird you only do World Cups for games basically only played in the USA. Yeah, some are, some aren't. Yeah, like, some people, and this is weird, some people leave, like, their Christmas lights up all year round or something, which is actually, like, becoming more common, because now people don't really have, like, Christmas lights, they have just, like, lights. My house even has, like, lights all the time, but we do, like, seasonal, I guess, which I think is weird personally, but it's whatever. But yeah, so you always have people that, like, don't even do anything for, like, Halloween or Christmas, and there's, like, houses all the time.
I'm eager to see what the Crystal Braves might accomplish. This shall prove an interesting time indeed for the Scions. Yes, I'm listening.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, for football, or American football, I guess I should say, it is weird how they call it, like, the world champion, because we're the only company that, or not company, the only, like, country in the world that does American football. I mean, the NBA, they have, like, the NBA title, world, or is it the world title? I don't remember. But that is just the national basketball sort of thing. Disco atmosphere all year. Yeah. Everyone else does rugby, yeah.
So our worst fears are confirmed.
Oh, let's just talk about the Isle again.
Truly? Kryl is alive? Thank the 12. I see. Pray, inform me if her condition changes. Yes, I shall pass on your words to Urianger. My thanks. I shall contact you anon. When I learned of the loss of the Isle of Val, I dared not hope that
Hold
my
on,
friend
I'll
would
reach out in a
survive.
second. I want to lock in on the
Yet, by some
cutscenes now.
miracle, it would seem she has. She's still to regain consciousness, it is true, but better that than death. Putting this happy news to one side, we must now endeavor to make sense of the readings taken by the survey party. It appears the etheric disturbance which accompanied the Isle's destruction is of a magnitude alarmingly close to that of Ultima. Could the Ascians be
I'm gonna start oh,
Have you heard aught from the Mother Crystal since the battle with...
I've not actually.
Then she speaks to neither one of us.
It's because she was weak. Like, it literally went over this in the story, lady. Pay
You
attention.
yet watch over us.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's not get started with hockey. What's the deal with hockey? Still hilarious that the US is the only country not calling football football. Yeah, we do call it, we call football soccer. Which, I agree with Arctic. I don't know why we call it football. It literally makes zero sense for it to be called football. You only kick the ball, like, 3 separate times. The kickoff, whenever you're doing a field goal, or... Actually, that's it. You only kick it, like, 2 times. Like, for 2 situations, you kick the ball, and that's it. Very good. See, the provisions are prepared for transport. Let's hope that this shipment is spared for the fate of the last. I don't even know if the football's if a football is a foot long. Kickoff, punt, and field goal. Well, I mean, don't they only punt it to do like a kickoff sort of thing? I always just call, like, even whenever they punt it, sort of like a kickoff, since they're, like, basically giving the ball to the other team. Hondeg? What? The winds are uncommon fierce today. That is that is a sick looking castle. I love castles. Well, I'll actually have to look up if a football is a foot long, because I actually have no idea. I actually don't know. Whoa, who's this guy? It's the Pope? Really? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Never mind. Wait, why is this not surprising at all? Wait, why was this so obvious? The Pope is always evil. In games, and movies, obviously, guys. Not in real life. It's called a punt because you sure as hell... Wait, because you sure as hell want to punt the ball far off from your side of the field. Yeah, I just never really... One, I don't really watch football. But I do understand, like, the majority of it. That's Ishgard. Oh! Okay. Try as I might, I cannot shake the creepy sense of dark foreboding, but it avails us not to fret about the unknown. We must concentrate instead of the problems. Okay. It's a theocracy. Okay. The problems have been relatively quiet as of late. The beast tribes who summon them are under constant surveillance by the grand companies. Should any suspicious activity be afoot, you may be certain that we will hear of it. And until such time as a permanent solution to the primal problem has been found, we can do little but wait and observe. As for the Asians, Oranger is wholly dedicated to finding the means by which we may defeat the dark beings. Okay. But all this you knew, yeah. Alfino did well to found the organization, but ensuring its smooth operation is another matter entirely. Though I doubt not that he is doing his best. Okay. To this end, I offered to send one of the Archons to assist him, but declined. Now he can be... yeah. Save, of course. When that help comes from you, Alfie knows entrusted countless matters of important... Yeah, it's because he hates me. I believe he would not hesitate to do so again. Oh boy. You can get Templar gear set from Desmond Darkhold, and Harshest set in Stone Vigil Normal. Okay. The drip. Desmond Darkhold? Wait, is not... Wait, what? Wait, is Desmond Darkhold a dungeon or a dude? Oh, Desmail. Okay. Desmond sounds a lot funnier, though. I will say. Do I have my best gear equipped now that I'm thinking about it? Yes, of course. Oh, it's an optional dungeon. I wish that was somebody's name. A Darkhold sounds like a really cool last name. What is it, Goop? Okay. You would lend a hand, you say? I see. Well, now that you mention it, okay. Given its sensitive nature, I was hesitant to entrust it to my braves, but the demand upon my time as such... Okay. Captain Illbred. Know that I sent you, and he will furnish you with the particulars. Okay. Oh, I still need one more thing of tombstone gear, I think. It's the pants? No, it's the hands. The hands is the only thing that I need now. And of course, the, yeah, and the earrings. So I only need 2 more pieces. Oh. But yeah, we might actually do that later. Or you do, but oh.
How might we serve you?
I did not expect him to speak.
Commander Leveilleur bade you serve us? These are welcome tidings indeed. Given the sensitive nature of the task, I could not rely on one of my own. That which I'm about to tell you, I tell you in the strictest confidence.
Coils is the equivalent to ironworks at the end. Oh, only in the last one I see. So much less work to get tombstones. That makes sense.
Some days ago, we received certain documents from an anonymous source. They notified us of the presence of a Garlean agent within the ranks of one of the Grand Companies. Following some discreet inquiries, we identified a suspect among the Immortal Flames, whom we detained for questioning. Alas, the man was not our agent. He was but one of many men in the agent's employ.
What is your question, Arctic?
We pressed the traitor for a name, but he had none to give. He claims never to have met his master, whom
I
he
actually would
knows
not know the
only
answer to that
as
question.
the Ivy.
Ivy. What an
He was,
interesting
however,
name.
certain that this ivy had coiled itself around every part of the Immortal Flames. It would seem our quarry joined the company some time ago, and gradually recruited others to his cause. These conspirators are the vines by which he learns our secrets, all without exposing himself.
Alright, hold on. Referring to your question earlier, I think it was Mana Seeker. A football is not even a foot long. It's only 11 inches.
It won't be easy to identify the ivy amidst this tangled mass of subterfuge. But we have a tendril in our hands, and we shall follow it all the way to the gnarled root. Now, much as I would prefer to proceed with due discretion, circumstances demand that this matter
Yeah, we're
be settled
thigh
post
shaming the
haste.
football.
Garlemald's War of Succession nears its end, and it is feared that the Empire will soon resume its march on Eorzea. When it does, we can ill afford to have traitors in our midst. The ivy must be rooted out now.
Yeah, you're probably right.
We must begin by apprising General Reborn of our findings. I would ask that you
Yes.
accompany me to the hall.
Yes.
Assuming the
I don't care what you have to say.
for anything.
We have to see Reborn. Get me over there now. My favorite general. Wait, that's Radon. Oh, wait. I always really like the dark looking stuff. Like, that looks so cool. Can't wait to become a Dark Knight. That guy's fucking ripped. Jesus Christ. Alright. This ninja gear. Well, it looks pretty cool. It's fun to do. Oh, I see. I mean, as long as it's fun to do, I mean... I feel like the worst thing that could happen is, like, you really like a glam,
Well,
but
what brings you
it's
here, my friend?
not fun at all. Yeah, the mask with the teeth looked really cool.
He is here at my behest. Greetings, Reborn. It has been a while.
Hilbert, you old scoundrel. When they told me you'd be visiting, I scarce believed my ears. But look at you! The honored captain of the Crystal Bloody Braves. Who'd have imagined, eh?
Not many, but fewer still would have imagined your destiny lay in politics, old friend.
Aye. We've both come far, have we not?
Reborn is just so cool.
Lest you wonder, Hilbert and I go back a long way. We've been friends and rivals since we were lads.
Hold on, so are these guys the Highlanders?
The last time we saw each other, Alamigo had just fallen, so you can guess how many summers it's been. And in all that time, not a word from the fool.
They are, okay.
Ah, well, my dealings tended toward the modest and mundane, unlike some I could mention.
So I'm guessing these are like the rare specimens of Highland, since they're like actually really smart.
As I hear it, no sooner did you reach Thanalan than the brass blades clapped you in irons and dragged you off to die on the blood sands. Being a stubborn sort, you won 1,000 matches and earned yourself a place in the people's hearts while you were about it.
Alamegans are mostly Highlanders and a few Mikote. Oh, okay.
Then, with your mountain of prize money, you bought the Colosseum and secured a seat on the Syndicate. Those balls, brother! Rags
Those
to riches
balls.
does not do it justice. You're a hero to the common man.
I might actually start using that.
Bah, spare me. I am no hero. If anyone is worthy of that title, it's our friend here. Next to him, I'm little more than a glorified butcher. But you, Hilbert, you sell yourself short. By all accounts, you are an adventurer of some standing.
I like to think that I did my part for the greater good. But if you're no hero, then I'm no adventurer, not in this company. Anyway.
So Limsa probably has the most Mikote, I see. But they're just very
I have
widespread.
tidings.
So there has been progress. I've let it be known that this meeting is a reunion between old friends. None will give your visit a second thought. To convene elsewhere would only attract attention. Let us speak here, in plain view of all.
Oh, they're smart. They're actually really smart. This is what I'm saying. Like, they're actually... These two people are actually incredibly smart. Mikote got the most difference in number between male and female. Really?
So it
I'm
is
guessing there's a lot of
reasonably
females
compromised.
because they probably breed a lot. It's gonna be my best
Leggy and
guess.
Allegi's machinations have shaken Ul'dah to her foundations. In such uncertain times, a man's loyalty may be bought for a fistful of gil. But if this snake has truly been in our midst for as long as you say, we must needs consider a far graver possibility. Conspiracy. Could it be that the Monitarists have been in league with the Empire from the first? Very well. I will have my most trusted men investigate the matter. Continue your inquiries in the meantime.
Hold on. In Final Fantasy X, the myth are only about 10% male population? Wait, can I like... Okay, that's kind of funny. Mikote got the last name. Tia. Not that. Yeah, I already knew that. So, I think it was actually you who told me that.
It does me well to see you again, old friend. When next we meet, let it be over a flagon of ale.
Hit my funny bone on my
look
desk.
forward to it. Let us reminisce of bygone days and drink to the future of our homeland.
Sweet. I think you probably did tell me during Crystal Tower. 'Cause, 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 'cause Mooncat tribes have few males.
Claim General.
It is breeding
You wear
males.
the mantle well,
Yeah.
old friend. I must work hard if I'm to keep up. Well, it would seem your services were not required after all. I dare say we have Reborn's prudence to thank for that. Still, I was glad of your presence. My thanks, Scion.
Mooncats have matriarchal families. Family. For the Mooncats, only males have the like hyphen thing in their name. Oh, okay. Our hunt for the Ivy begins in earnest. Suffice to say, we must search warily. Okay. Our business here is concluded for the time being. Okay. So we have to return. They're running my pockets right now. I see. And with the asterisk or whatever that, I don't know what that thing is called. But would it be in their first name or would it be in their last name? Or would it be in both? The Meeks clan, yeah. Are we meeting inside? Yeah. Basically, given name, Jacqui, the whatever that thing A means first son. Oh, okay. I feel like I really do want to get one of those lore books about Final Fantasy XIV. I feel like that would be really interesting to read about. We've returned. Drop the letter before the A. I see. Not a moment too soon. Something has happened. Trouble? You recall that the 4th was tasked with the reconnoitering with the... Okay. Mystery word that the unit was ambushed. That's not good. God damn it. Who needs to report? One of us has been taken captive. What? The Garleans are not wont to transfer their foemen with dignity. Her master calls Istrola Gestola. That makes sense. Recall those braves who are afield. Begging your pardon, Commander, but we have not the time. I'm afraid I'm... Okay. No prepared rescue party. Yeah, so now I have to go and save them. You guys don't have to say anymore. From the Y tribe. Are they actually called the Y tribe, or are you just like... What is the actual name of her tribe, do we know? Because I imagine it's not the Y tribe. That would be a bit silly. It does actually have a name, okay. But I do kind of like that though, how they all have, like, that letter beforehand, letting you, it like signifies which clan they're from. That, well, I guess would, I imagine that like if somebody was banished from their clan or something, that would be removed. Or something along those lines. For Jaguar. What? You would aid us in the rescue mission. We are in our debt. Warrior of Light. Now time is against us. Okay. So we're just here to rescue the person. Is what I'm imagining. So Ystrola is more pronounced as Yastrola. Oh, that makes sense. That's why it's pronounced like that in like the Japanese by the Japanese. The fact that there were originally 26 Mikote tribes in the Eorzean alphabet has 26 letters is a why couldn't this? They adapted to it. I see. Is this person doing the exact same quest as me? Interesting. Oh, I did the wrong move. It's whatever. Like I just die? Oh, never mind. These religion made some cat sounds in their speech, but lost that when they migrated and adapted. Oh. You realize that in some cutscenes in ARR. Oh yeah, especially whenever Orange talks, he normally pronounces it as Yashtola. Perhaps thank the gods we found you. Excuse me. And thank you, Warrior of Light. And to quit this accursed place. Rish cannot move with these wounds, so I respect the Garleans. Would be too happy to grant you their undivided attention. If you were to create a commotion, okay, so we're just making an escape plan. I see. Tell you how much they adapted their knowledge of the Eorzeans pronouncing their name. You really only see it with the guy from the U tribe. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Frick. Gosh dang it, dude. Defeat Imperial troops who appear at specified locations. Oh, I see. Just the thing. Oh! I'm assuming you're talking about that one hero guy. Do I have to defeat this thing too? Black circle? Oh wait, I'm special. I'm not the brightest sometimes, that's all I have to say. Every letter in an animal stands for the tribe. All very good to know. I always like learning about like the lore stuff. Oh, that's a random guy that I just fucking attacked. I'm dumb. Oh, you gotta be fucking with me. Fuck, I think my mouse broke again. I'm fucking triggered, dude. You actually have got to be fucking with me. I'm gonna have to manually. Wait, I can just press 2. What am I talking about? Tap targeting is weird. Oh, I just kind of have it bound to my mouse, so I've just been using it pretty often, actually. I don't know if it's a good or bad thing to be in the habit of, but it's what I do. That's what I'm used to. We're gonna have to use the other mouse, though. Okay, still annoying, though. Really wish you could do mouse targeting like in ESO. What is ESO? Oh my goodness, hold on. I have to like get used to using the actual buttons now. Dang it. Oh, Elder Scrolls Online. I kind of wanted to play Elder Scrolls Online, but I don't know. Oh shoot, there's more. I didn't know that. Oops. Oh, they're freaking spell guys. Frick off, dude. Control scheme is definitely more natural. Swear to God, if I get, like... Get away from me, sir. At least my keybinds are set up normally. Okay, and then I have to speak with Elaine. Yeah, this is really like the only MMO that I've played, so I don't really know much about the control schemes on the other ones. Lets you have 5 skills at once. Oh, what just locked onto me? Is only having 5 skills at once a good or bad thing, though? You guys seem like you're very well versed in MMOs. Too much and they can do it better in PvP. You can weapon swap for a second set of skills. Well, what did you return? Okay. And we saved her. Cool. 12 overall. Oh, with the 2 different weapons, I see. How many MMOs have you guys played? Like, total? A lot of them. Mostly never very far, I see. You played them since you were about 16. $21 years? That is actually crazy. You grew up with World of Warcraft and tried quite a few over the years. That makes sense. Helen Hole, having succeeded in your mission. Okay. And these people be quiet in that work group chat, please. Unless you wondered, the woman you rescued is... okay, I don't care. Never played the official World of Warcraft aside from the trial. Really? Allow me to thank you. Okay. We escaped with minimal casualties this time, but we can ill afford, yeah. As you say, Commander. I'll see. What one of my best friend's dad, he used to play World of Warcraft all the time. So my friend has like a bunch of MMO mouses that his dad passed down to him, I guess. Final Fantasy is the only sub-based MMO you play. I mean, it's the only MMO I've played, so... Especially this much. I have every confidence that you'll succeed. I feel like the only MMO game that I've played, like, a lot, would be like Wizard 101, but that's not really like an MMO game. There's just like a lot of people. Korthos, I've been granted an audience with an Inchguardian dignitary, you see, and the man expressly requested your presence. Oh, do not look so surprised. You should be familiar with the trappings of fame by now. Okay. So I have to go talk to a different person. That's freaking sweet, dude. You haven't played much MMOs over the last few years since you got into Final Fantasy. You might try some occasionally. That's about it. Yeah. Days of my mom. Okay, hold on. I'll be working like a dog. That's crazy. Anyways. You've barely touched Final Fantasy lately, mostly just doing the patch stuff. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, from what I've heard, a lot of people just come back and do the patch stuff, and then they stop playing the game again until there's like another patch. If it didn't have an expansive free trial, you would have never tried Final Fantasy. It does, yeah, the free trial for Final Fantasy I think is like one of the best aspects of it. Oh, we've been blessed with a rare opportunity, an audience with Ambassador of the Holy See of Ishgard. We are to treat Sir Emeric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights in Camp Dragonhead. It is considered a great honor to serve the Holy See directly as a Temple Knight. I said, oh, okay. Needless to say, their leader wields tremendous political influence. Oh boy. For that reason, I consider your attendance essential. If Sir Emeric wishes to meet the man behind the legend, I'll not deny him the pleasure of the company. The anti-Senate should see the wisdom of his plans. Okay, now that we know, like, the fact that the Pope is backed by the Asians, this is awful. I hope you'll feel this to be a waste of your talents, which could doubtless be put to nobler use. If so, I should remind you that more good could be accomplished with the stroke of a pen than with a thrust of a sword. That is true, actually. The one that made a whole bunch of people go, oh no, he's really? Oh, I went the wrong way. We have to take a look at this guy then. A good hard look. A good hard look at this guy. We have to see what persuades the general public, I guess. Okay. Cousins are usually not seen as attractive, but he is really an exception. Okay. Yes, I've already explained the situation. I'm way ahead of you. He has. Yet welcome these overtures are. I cannot help but wonder what prompted them. The Ishgardians have spurned all contact with other city-states for decades. Why reach out now? Would that I knew. The question of their motives is one to which I have given no small amount of thought. Alas, I know no more than is generally known. Damn, that's fucking bright. The notoriously reclusive nation of Ishgard, situated at the center of Abalathea's spine, ruled by the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, at the head of which presides the Archbishop. Members of the original Eorzean alliance, formed in the wake of Alamigo's fall some 2 decades ago. Friends of convenience who withdrew from the alliance as soon as the Imperial fleet was routed at the Battle of Silvertear Skies. Since which time their borders have remained closed to all outsiders. Map made by RDM. What does that mean? They've rejected everyone. Yeah, that makes sense. And on the field to Cartano, where brave men and women laid down their lives in defense of the realm, their banners were conspicuously absent. Yeah, we already know that. Red Mage. Oh, okay. I've tried to convince Ishgard to join the alliance with every opportunity. I've explained over and over again that unless Eorzea stands united, I cannot hope to preserve our freedom. Well, it obviously makes sense why they are not joining. And what have mine efforts yielded? Why not? Surely this can be considered a step in the right direction. No. So, this time we shall meet a man of genuine influence. Of course, I'm not as naive as to think they'll come out of the goodness of their hearts. We have something they desire. It's us. It's literally us. We are what they desire. That sounds so weird. Never mind. But such is the nature of diplomacy. They'll bring their agendas to the negotiating table, and so will I, along with a handful of incontrovertible truths. Summoner is the second least liked for the LB3. The problem will soon be at their doorstep once more. Indeed, you may be assured that I will expound upon this point and others. This is the part for okay. It's also a bit blinding, really. I don't even think I've seen a summoner yet, so I've yet to experience it. I definitely have experienced the flashbang from the red mage. That much is definitely true. Yeah, I've seen the ARR trailer, but I mean, like, I haven't seen... Yeah, you're the one that did it, and that's why I've seen it. But, I haven't, like, played with a summoner yet, I don't think. Oh, really? That's kind of cool. I mean, I definitely can imagine why that would be really bright now. And disliked, of course. Alright. Horsefant. Ah, Goop. Ever welcome sight. Our hearths have been stroked to blazing and oh, yeah. Or hospitality. The gesture is much appreciated. I fear I shall ever struggle in cold time and as good master an honor as always. Likewise, Lord Harshavant, forgive us yet another imposition. I fear we have relayed overmuch on your aid. Oh, relied. Assisted us in locating the Enterprise. Of course, always make sure to play the White Mage and main story quest roulette. They're really popular. What do you mean? In any case, I am simply delighted to... The Holy See. Okay. Abiding as your hearth sounds. Okay. Sorry, I was just speed reading it. I figured they have like nothing of real importance to say. And I was definitely correct. Oh, my freaking eyes, dude. Oh, they have a fat cat. Yeah, you were mainly a healer, yeah. We've been expecting you, sir. Okay. Oh, a cutscene.
Have faith, my friend. You need only state your case with confidence and clarity.
Clarity's gonna be tough for me. I'm probably gonna, like, stutter a lot. If I was in this situation, I don't think I could, like, form a proper sentence.
Commander Leveilleur, it is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you. I am Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights.
Lord Commander of the Temple Knights sounds so cool. Wait, this is the guy that... Yeah, his outfit is very cool.
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. Your reputation precedes you, Sir Emmerich. I think we will find that we have much in common.
Who does he remind me of?
Speaking of reputations, yours towers over us all. Does it not?
His voice is a show of what to expect from Heaven's Ward onwards. Okay. Oh, you have his outfit. That's cool.
It does indeed, Lord Commander.
Yeah, for voice acting,
I
yeah.
am not too proud to admit that I have followed your activities with an interest bordering on fascination. Full glad was I to learn that you would be joining us. Now then, shall we begin?
I do really like his voice. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it would fit a paladin really well.
Guardians will return in force ere long. What is more, we have yet to achieve a lasting victory over the primal menace. The beast tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the last. Ishgard is not immune to these threats. I must reiterate that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean Alliance.
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
On
Everyone
what
gets very
grounds?
British. Well, his voice just sounds like smooth.
Despite their presence in Kurthus,
So it's nice.
the Ixal do not concern us. Their territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry. Consequently, the Holy See judges this to be a Gridanian affair, and Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations.
Oh, they use a British company? That makes sense.
Even were that not the case, our forces are wholly committed to the Dravanian conflict. We have not the knights to spare.
Yeah, it does feel very medieval, yeah.
As for the Garleans, we are not ignorant of history. We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
Then surely it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Hold on. DT... Oh, Dawn Trail, okay. So I have a ways to go until I experience American voice actors.
Gaius van Belsar is dead, and the legion of conscripts he left behind lacks the will to fight. We think it highly unlikely that they will emerge from behind the walls of their castra for some time.
Forgive me, but if Ishgard's position has not changed, why did you agree to this meeting?
Because they want something to... Or unless he's like one of the good ones.
Representative of Ishgard that I came here.
Because he knows that... Maybe he knows that the Pope is backed by the Asians. And obviously, if he's really actually, like... What's the word here? Religious, I guess? It would make sense that he doesn't want to have corruption in the church.
Pardon?
Or at least I'm hoping that's the case.
It is not within my power to change Ishgardian policy, regardless of my personal feelings. There is, however, one area in which I may exert a measure of influence. Concerns have been raised over the supplies House Fortin has offered.
Oh
to
yeah, they
use
can't usually
store.
see him, you're right.
These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers.
I forgot about that, thank you for reminding me.
I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
Sir Emmerich, we would be in your debt.
No, you would not. For I require something in exchange.
Oh, that makes sense. If they have an actual body,
Of
people
late,
can see
there has
them.
been a flurry of Dravanian activity, the purpose of which was not immediately clear.
Okay.
However, our astrologians have since observed alarming changes in the heavens. The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, and there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard Sorma.
Midgard Sormer sounds cool.
Silver Tier Falls? That's absurd.
Full many times have I gazed upon the dragon's corpse still wound around the Agrius, and wondered how different our world might be if it yet lived to plague the skies. I do not know, and I do not wish to know, nor does any son of Ishgard. Yet the mere presence of Dravanian forces is not sufficient grounds to send knights to Mordona, whatever our astrologians say. As I told you before, we have not the forces to spare.
Nordic mythology, I think, is really cool, though.
But we do. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over the Keeper of the Lake.
Do you accept these terms?
I do. I will see that you are kept abreast of any developments. I regret that we could not come to a similar agreement on other matters, but I understand that you are not at liberty to make such decisions. Nevertheless, I hope that what we have accomplished here today will serve to demonstrate to your countrymen that we can work together towards a common goal. Mayhap one day we shall look back on this moment as the first step towards a united Eorzea.
You're knowledgeable about it. You're in for a treat with references in Heaven's Ward. Really? I don't know. I think I have like surface knowledge about like Nordic mythology.
What is the meaning of this?
The caravan,
Of course.
my lord. It's been attacked. It was Iceheart, my lord.
What? By the Fury? All our precautions were for naught?
Oh no's indeed. Boy the heavens. Or whatever they say. Boy the 12. Just when we were starting to make progress, and to make matters worse, the caravan they spoke of was bound for Revenant's Toll of all places. Honestly, were I so inclined, I should think the gods were conspiring against us. You have to think really hard not to spoil anything when you hear a name. So that means that it's something like good, and that means that like the story is good. That's a good thing to hear at least. However, I'm not. I would know more of this attack. Let us speak to Lord, whatever this guy's name is. She's a well-written character. That is good to hear. I love a good written character. Lord Elephant, I am here. My sincerest apologies for the interruption, my friends, but the situation is such that we must act swiftly. You'd be so kind as to elaborate. Iceheart's heretics fell upon the caravan bound for Revenant's Toll, right? It was an ambush with an ruthless, and in an instant every knight was slain. Every crate seized. Then, as quickly as they'd appeared, they were gone. It would be an impossible feat without knowledge of their route. Knowledge to which only a select few are privy, I presume. Quite. We can pursue that avenue in due course. It would seem that examining the scene of the ambush would be our first concern. The trail is yet warm. We must act swiftly, as Lord Elephant said. Lest crucial evidence be lost. You've okay. Of course, I'm gonna have to go and find it. Guess I'll go investigate then. Oh, there's 2 areas, it would seem. Maybe. No, just 1. Oh, right. It's the more special looking one, of course. We'll just fly around. I still really like the way that the worlds look in this game. Like how there's always like something that looks sort of like frozen and that's like really important somewhere. That gives you a sense of like how technology used to be. So it's always really cool. It's an airship? What? That's crazy. Like the technology and stuff in Final Fantasy is like so cool to me. Okay. The red crater is from stuff from it exploding. Oh! You can't use magic, you have to compensate somehow. Yeah, that makes sense. It does make sense. Okay, now I have to go back up. Yeah, the Empire's technology is just so cool. Like, I figure if Magians and stuff had that sort of technology. Like I'm sure that somebody's invented a technology that like enhances your magical powers. That'd be really cool. Observatorium. That's this thing, isn't it? No. Oh, is it gonna be in here? No, not that guy. Where the fuck am I going? Oh. Yeah, I've come to ask about the attack. We came upon them before the entrance to the Hall of Seven Echoes. Pilgrims, we marked them as. Lost and equipped for a journey further north. Our leader called out to them and one stepped forward for an answer. Slowly she approached, her silver hair flowing in the wind like melting snow. Just a young girl, I thought. Some poor lost lamb in a search of salvation. Our leader must have thought the same. Else, why would she let her draw so close? They exchanged some words I couldn't hear, as she leaned forward, as if to kiss the sheik. Then she sighed, and crumbled to the ground. That is actually crazy! She seems badass. There was red everywhere I looked. I tried to fight, but somehow I took a blow to the forehead, or to the head. And by the time I came to, the others were dead, and the heretics were unloading the wagon. I mean, they'd have killed me, so I just laid there, lay still and just listened. Iceheart's people spoke of deliverance and resurrection, and they spoke of sorry, I'm like hiccuping a lot, I don't know why. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I could have just teleported. I'm not. Well, I am actually that lazy. I definitely would have teleported there if I knew I could just teleport. You've returned. What news, do I have? I guess. Seems like Lady Iceheart is not, scrumbled to sully her hands with blood. Who is this Shiva the heretic spoke of? Have you not read a single line of the Enchiridion, Master Elfino? Shiva was a traitor to both kith and kin, an apostate who lay down with dragons, or dragoons. Now, we cannot expect all foreigners to know Ishgardian scriptures so well, particularly when it comes to concerns with patrol saints of heretics. Oh. Never mind then. After playing Heavenward, these scenes hit different, really. Dragoons are Dagon hunters. Oh. Are dragon hunters. Yeah, I figured you meant dragon. Okay. That makes sense now. Wait, you say she is their patron saint? Oh no, that all makes sense now. Lord Harshaphant, what was in the caravan's cargo? Ah, if I recall correctly, the Diamond Forge requested a rather large quantity of crystals. I knew it, dude. Iceheart and her followers intend to summon Shiva. Yeah. Inform the Lord Commander at once. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight a primal, of course. Of freaking course. We use spears jump high, and then they die to AoE because the animation locks them in place. I trust we can count on your continued support. Good old floor things. And the Scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to combat the primal threat. Yeah. I will need to send word to my brethren Reverend Toll. Okay. They tank the floor? What? Oh, because... Okay. That includes you, though, I'm sure. Yeah. Alright, let's go deal with this IC Primal, I'm assuming. The precision attacks, okay. I'll summon a unit of Crystal Braves to assist you. Since the... Given our mutual enemy, Lord Durlamont, should be eager to oblige us. Okay. Speak with Durlamont at White Brim Front. Sweet, dude. Heck yeah. Reaper just has a short-range teleport. Falling off the arena used to mean you can't get res? That's crazy. Okay. Scions of the Seventh Dawn wish to speak to in the hunt for Iceheart. Your assistance is more than welcome. Yeah, accepting the report I just read. Yeah. We are all ears. A band of pilgrims has been transporting a large number of crates to the west. Their garbs appear to match the description provided by the squire who survived the attack. Alas, our scouts lost track of them at Snowcloak. That self-same frozen wall. Okay. Red Mage has to dash in and jump out. Oh. So I'm guessing that those classes often fell off the map. Or the arena. Yep, okay. I figured as much. With a dashing move, it is often met with, dying. The jump skills are basically taboo. Suffice to say that if the disappearance of the pilgrims and their provisions all but confirm our suspicions. Oh, and now we get his knights. Okay, okay. I took the liberty of summoning a unit crystal, a unit of... okay. These are extraordinary circumstances, Commander. So it would be our best interest to coordinate our efforts. A lot of trial arenas are just small enough that you have to almost be in the center to not fall off. That's crazy. You don't know it's safe behind you. See here, and so it begins, my friend. Though I dare say it will prove all too brief collaboration. Iceheart will not elude the combined forces of the Crystal Braves and Temple Knights for long. Heretic Slayer, mayhap Lord Durlamont has one in mind. Okay. Is there gonna be a cutscene? Okay. Yeah, the teleport and stuff is used for style points, that makes sense. I did not read that. My lady, everything has been accounted for. If there's aught else that we could do, yep. Jesus, I cannot read. Okay, really quickly, I'm going to go to the bathroom. So everybody else, I guess, like stretch or get some water or something, and I'll be right back. I'm sorry. The red mage flips backwards while sending a magic blade while you're... What? That's crazy. Alright, well, I really need to use the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Okay. That is actually crazy that the red mage does a backflip. Joke put it a little bit like a dragoon, but sexy. What? Oh. So your hit spot is still on the ground? Interesting. So you can like jump over stuff? Huh. It seems as though we're always one step behind. Here, this will be easier for me to read. Man pledges most the Ice Heart's cause. So we're getting a spot? Okay. Watch and listen. Oh, so we're spying on people. Alright, I actually have unfortunate news. I will have to end the stream here because apparently I'm going out to eat. Unfortunately. But I don't know. I will more than likely be live, I believe, on Tuesday. And I'll probably do like a long stream there. OGCD's nuts, okay. You're off to bed, okay. Perfect timing then. But I do apologize for ending the stream earlier than what I normally do. But yeah, I hope everybody has a great night and a great rest of your day and a good rest of your weekend and probably the start to the weekday. I kind of feel bad that I have to end so early, but it is what it is, truly. I still have to like take a shower and get ready. Since I literally like I came off of work and then I like made me a cup of coffee and then I started to stream. But yeah, I hope everybody has a great rest of your day, a great rest of your weekend. And I'll see you guys hopefully on Tuesday. I'll definitely have my stream schedule on my Discord on tomorrow. I don't know why I said on tomorrow. But let me leave a link to that real quick. And then after that I will be off. Give me 1 second here. Alright, but yeah, there's a link to my Discord. Feel free to join that. Like I said, tomorrow I'll have my stream schedule up. And then I'm actually going to try to do like some shorter streams. And those will more than likely be on like the other Final Fantasy games, while my longer streams will be more Final Fantasy 14 based. That way I can actually probably get freaking A Realm Reborn done one day. But yeah, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Hopefully I'll see you guys on Tuesday. And yeah, goodbye, good night, good morning, good weekend, and toodles.